Okay, so today's video, I'm going to talk about managing time zones when outsourcing, when globally outsourcing and hiring people in different locations. So, I've said this before. It depends on what you're looking for. So, for example, if let's say you're a business in America, in the United States, and you're hiring customer support department or client fulfillment staff or whatever it is in the Philippines or India or wherever, but let's say the Philippines. So there's a difference in time zone of, 12, 13, 14, 15 hours, depending on which state you're in. And here's the thing, right? So it's perfectly normal for those staff in the Philippines to work to your time zone, work in the graveyard shift, which means that they're going to be working through the night, Philippine time. It's normal. The outsourcing industry in the Philippines, for example, it's mature. It's been going for 20, 30 years, maybe longer. Millions of people work in the industry. And the fact is, a lot of the clients, a lot of the businesses that hire and build teams in the Philippines are predominantly from the United States and then also in other countries like Singapore, Australia, UK. But the United States is really the big market. It's the country that has the historical ties with the Philippines in the English-speaking world. The Philippines was a colony of the US until 46, and that's why they speak English here. But anyway, that's gone off on another subject. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, if you want your staff to work in their time zone, let's say, you don't want them working through the night, you're hiring a virtual assistant, you're hiring graphic designers, video editors, and it's really not essential that they work, 9 or 5 traditional time in your time zone. Now, so when you're scheduling meetings with your staff, when you're collaborating, you want to have some kind of overlap, obviously, or perhaps you want to do it where, once a week there's a check-in at 9 o'clock at night, Philippine time, which would be 9 a.m. or 7 a.m., whatever it is in the US. That's another thing you can do. But what I'd say is just think about the time zone thing strategically. Think how it works best for your business, because ultimately when you're building a team, regardless of the location, it always has to come down to what works best for your business, because that's, the essence of it all. Next thing I'd say is communication and collaboration tools. We're living in a technological age. We have been for a long time. Thanks for the comment, the stating the obvious, Michael. Anyway, use tools like Slack, use Asana for task management, use Trello boards, and that's just a few off the top of my head. You've got hundreds of them to choose from, thousands probably. Use technology to your advantage, collaborate with your team. And, one thing I do, right? So sometimes my team, I'm putting things forward to them on Slack. They get back to me. I go to bed. I wake up and then I respond. They start the shift maybe a few hours later or whatever, and they respond. This works perfectly fine for me in terms of my internal team, my operations director, my manager, my marketing director, CFO, all that stuff. It works perfectly fine. Now, the customer support staff who work for our business, for example, we provide 24 hours customer support, live chat, things like that. So therefore, obviously, they have to work different time zones, obviously, because our customers can't adapt to them. We have to adapt to our customers, like any good business should do. So that's what I'd say. And another thing I'd add is if you can offer flexibility, because it's advantageous for you, it's advantageous for your business. Your staff are going to appreciate it more, not having to work through the night if they don't have to. But again, make the decision based on what's best for your business. Anyway, that's my advice for it. I hope that this video has been helpful. Leave your comments below, and I'll see you on another video. Bye for now.
If you'd like to hire staff and build a team in the Philippines, then go to www.virtualstaff.ph, the Philippines outsourcing marketplace.